What if the reason your goals keep getting delayed? What is this delay costing me? Adrian, an ambitious man, had a clear goal to improve his skills so he could move forward in his career. Each night he planned to start tomorrow because he felt tired or distracted. Weeks turned into months, and nothing changed. Eventually, an opportunity passed him by because he wasn't prepared. Adrian realized the issue wasn't a lack of time, it was repeated delay. Procrastination rarely looks dangerous at first. Its damage is quiet, slow, and cumulative. Recognizing the cost of delay is the first step toward change. Step 2. Understand that diligence is spiritual. Romans 12:11 tells us, "Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor serving the Lord." Diligence is not just a work ethic, it's an act of worship. God connects effort with faithfulness. When we act with intention, we honor the one who gave us purpose. Glenda, a busy person, volunteered at church but often arrived unprepared because she rushed things at the last minute. After reflecting on this verse, she began preparing early, not out of pressure but devotion. Her service became more effective and less stressful. Others noticed the difference in her consistency. What changed was not her schedule but her mindset. Diligence is a spiritual discipline, not a personality trait. When we serve with intention, excellence follows naturally. Faith grows when effort aligns with purpose. If this message feels personal, if you've ever delayed something you knew God was nudging you to do, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you won't miss future wisdom-filled teachings. Let's continue. Step 3. Break big tasks into fateful steps. Luke 16:10 declared, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much." Procrastination often comes from overwhelm, not rebellion. God doesn't ask for perfection. He asks for faithfulness in small steps. Progress begins when we start where we are. Gab wanted to improve his health but felt overwhelmed by the idea of total change. Instead of doing everything at once, he committed to one small habit a day. A short walk became a routine. That routine became discipline. Discipline slowly replaced procrastination. Small obedience builds strong momentum. Faithfulness in little things unlocks confidence. Starting small is still starting. Step 4. Stop confusing rest with avoidance. Proverbs 13:4 states that the soul of the diligent is richly rewarded. Rest is biblical, but avoidance is not. True rest restores you for purpose. Avoidance delays responsibility. Wisdom teaches us to discern the difference. Rachel often told herself she needed rest, but hours of scrolling left her drained. Tasks piled up and stress increased. When she replaced avoidance with intentional rest, prayer, reflection, and limits, her energy returned. She completed tasks faster and with clarity. Rest became refreshing again. Not all rest restores. Avoidance drains motivation. Intentional rest fuels diligence. Step 5. The shocking truth about laziness. The Bible reveals. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Here's the shocking truth most people never realize. Laziness is rarely about being tired. It's often about forgetting who you're working for. When God is removed from the picture, effort feels meaningless and motivation collapses. But when you remember that your work is seen by God, even unseen effort gains eternal weight. Rafael, an emotional worker, felt unmotivated because no one noticed his effort at work. He began doing the bare minimum, telling himself it didn't matter anyway. One day, a mentor reminded him that integrity shows most when no one is watching. Rafael chose to work with excellence again, not for promotion but for obedience. Months later, an unexpected opportunity came, not because he chased it, but because character prepared him for it. When purpose disappears, procrastination takes over. But when God becomes your audience, diligence returns. The discipline you practice in secret often determines the doors that open in public. Here's what Scripture quietly teaches us. God does not bless potential, He blesses obedience. Not tomorrow's intentions, not a delayed effort, but today's faithfulness. Laziness delays growth. Procrastination delays purpose. But diligence, no matter how small, invites God into your progress. Laziness is not always the absence of ability, it is often the absence of purpose. Remember, Procrastination feels harmless in the moment, but it quietly steals tomorrow's progress. God does not ask for perfection. He asks for faithfulness in what is placed before you today. Small acts of diligence done consistently invite God's strength into your weakness. When you move with obedience, even slowly, heaven moves with you. So let me leave you with this final question. Which simple steps should you start to practice today? Share your comments below. Stay diligent, stay obedient, and let God do the rest.